Welcome back, everybody. We're here to pull cards for the 27th of May. I am going to be pulling one card for overall energy, as well as one card for each sign, and then we're going to blend those energies together to see what our reading is for the day. So let's just see. It seems like there's a lot of action happening today as far as the energy is concerned. These cards are not exactly cooperating the way they usually do. Overall energy, the Feralt showing up in reverse. This is an imbalance of some kind. A lot of times it actually manifests in us not feeling well in our bodies. So we could have overdone something on Friday, whether that's uh, alcoholic substances or overdone our exercise routine or whatever. Looks like there's some kind of imbalance that we are sort of recovering from so far. We'll see what else shows up as we look at each individual sign and see how that plays out for everybody. Aries, we're starting with you as usual. Five of Cups showing up here. Hmm. There may have been somebody around you who made a decision that was not a fair one, that you found disappointing. That's what I'm picking up for you. There's some disappointment here around some type of imbalance. To me, it feels like a decision. It's a decision that's not fairly made. Taurus. Nine of Wands in reverse. Taurus, this can be something coming in as a surprise, an imbalance that comes in as a surprise. You guys may find out that you have a checking account that is overdrawn or has a lower balance than you expected. Maybe somebody, hit it fraudulently or something like that. But something coming in that is out of balance that takes you by surprise. Doesn't have to do with money. That was just one example, so you can kind of get a gist of the energy here. Next up, we're looking at Gemini. Okay. Six of Swords for those of us with Gemini placements. Boop-a-da-doo. Geminis, I think you're being really proactive about whatever this is that's not in balance in your life. You're looking for some peace. You don't want the chaos. You don't want the disorganization. You're being very proactive about bringing things into order and getting some peace into place. Cancer. You guys have the Queen of Pentacles showing up here. Cancers, you may be planning to have a self-care day. I think those plans are going to be thrown a little bit with that Feralt showing up in reverse and the overall energy. So you may, I don't think you're not going to get any self-care, but I do think you may get a significant amount less than what you're hoping for or planning on. Next up, we're looking at Leo. Leo. Got the Emperor showing up here. Well, the Lord in this deck is what it's called. Boop-a-da-doo. Leos, I think you've got somebody in your sphere of influence who's feeling a little bit out of balance today. They may have overly indulged too much on Friday night. I don't know exactly. But this is somebody who has some type of authority over you, whether this is a significant other, a supervisor, um, somebody in the family, but somebody who has some influence over you is feeling a little off today. A little off today, and you're going to notice it. All right, next up, we're looking at Virgo. Ten of Swords showing up in reverse. There's something that was at one point a long-term source of contention or friction or debate that you thought really was over and put to bed. We see that coming back up today. That's our imbalance, is this idea that that's coming up again and it has to be dealt with. I'm hearing that it's coming up at a incredibly inopportune time for you guys. Next up, we're looking at Libra. Okay, so Libras, you guys have the Four of Pentacles showing up in reverse. This imbalance is a financial one for you guys. You are taking money that you had stashed away and pulling it out today. It may be that there's something that needs to be repaired in the house, or it could be, that you are spending a little bit impulsively. That could be going on too, either way. With this out of balance card being our overall energy, that's something that you want to really be careful of when you start digging into those reserves. How much do you really want to dig into? For some of you, it could be that you are out of balance on a everyday checking account, and then you have to dig into reserves to cover that. Either way, you want to be really careful about your money today. Make sure you know exactly what's going on in each account. Scorpio, or in your wallet, Libras. Rebirth showing up here. This just talks about the idea of getting back to something that we used to be involved in, and involving ourselves back into that again, having the opportunity to do so and doing so. Next up, we're looking at Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Four of Swords. Sagittarius. Boop-ba-da-doo-doo, boop-ba-da-doo. Sagittarius, looks to me like you're taking a break, and you may be sort of overdoing the break time. Could be overdoing whatever break you're taking here. Boop-ba-da-doo, boop-ba-da-doo. There's not much else to say about that. Capricorn. Capricorn. What do we have coming up for you guys? Capricorn. Four of Wands. Something's going on within your family or your immediate household where things are out of balance. Could be responsibilities out of balance for those of you who are Capricorns. If you're the only person in the house, it could be that things have gotten a little out of control and the house needs to be cleaned. But for most people, this is about things being out of balance within the whole group in the home. Next up, we're looking at Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, Sun card showing up in reverse. Sun in reverse is just telling me, Aquarius, that what you're doing is you are spending some time with somebody else, having some really good, creating some really good memories, having some really nice moments together with them. With that Feralt card in reverse, this may be something where you're overdoing it. You're maybe obsessing about it a little bit. It might be time to remember to use moderation. Okay. Next up, we're looking at Pisces. Pisces. Okay, Pisces. We have the Prince of Swords showing up for Pisces. You guys are definitely sending out some communication to other people today, but you want to be really careful in that communication. Make sure that you're tactful. It's showing up as being unbalanced communication. So, you don't want to be playing favorites. You want to use tact. You don't want to be too rough. You want to make sure that you include everybody. With that out of balance card showing up, we want to make these cards on the table pretty much wrong for just about everybody. So Pisces, definitely, be careful about the communication that you're having today. Make sure that it's balanced, that it's not corrupted or unfair. Make sure that there's not favorite playing, but also make sure that it's true. Whatever you're saying is true, and that it carries integrity as well. All right. So that's what I've got for the day, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Everyone have a fantastic weekend or a fantastic Saturday if I see you tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to reading for some of you. later on, either on the phone or online. Most of you, I'll see you back on the next video after you put a thumbs up here, share this around, and put a comment down below. I hope, since you guys are my sponsors. All right, guys, peace out.